Hey, it's time to dish with D. I look like I'm bundled up. That's me. It's one of those blanket scarves. I actually have a lighter jacket on. It's not as cold today, but I don't know. I wanted this scarf and it felt cozy. So I look like I look like it's 90 below out here, but it's really not. Wanted to talk. I had a comment on a video. What was it, yesterday? Something about somebody wants to go back to WW, but is embarrassed. And how did you go back after gaining? Because remember, I gained 70 pounds when I went back. It's not like I was like 150 gaining 70 pounds. I was 200 gaining 70 pounds. I said, I listened to it with my leader, and she was just so happy to see me back because she knew I had obviously gone AWOL. And so she was just very, very welcoming. And was I nervous? Sure. Was I embarrassed? Absolutely. But I knew that was a safe place to go because it's WW, and it's not like you're walking into a room of everybody's at their goal. You're not. It's a mix. There's people at their goal. There's people in the middle of their journey. There's people at the end of their. But I mean, it's such a mix. Like, it's not like you're walking into a room of, and I hate to say the word skinny people, but you're not. So it's definitely a safe place, and people are joining every day, especially like this time when they have their specials. It's always busy. September. And usually after the holidays, it's not usually too busy now, but I think with the launch of the new plans, it's kind of boosted them. So it's busy now. It'll be busy in January. It's busy at the beginning of the summer. Then it kind of slacks off, and then always September. But January is a big time because it's the new year. You have to make these resolutions. You're going to lose weight. So yeah, so there's always certain times where it's just packed. So I felt very safe going back. Was I embarrassed? Sure I was. I gained 70 pounds. Heck yeah. But you know what? It's still, you're welcomed. And I've never ever felt bad about being in that community. Like, they're just welcoming because they've all been there. They're all there and they understand. So if you're on the fence and saying, I really want to go back, but I'm really, really embarrassed, don't be. That is one safe spot, is a WW meeting. Like I said, I've never been in anywhere I never felt welcomed because everybody's been there. We're all there, and even if you're at goal, you're recovering. And at least for me, I will never forget where I came from and how long it took me to get here, and how hard it was to get here, and how hard there's no option. I mean, will I gain weight back? Possibly. Will I gain all of my weight back? Oh no, that won't happen. Because I can't let that happen. But can I gain 5 or 8 pounds? Probably. I mean, I'm going to be struggling with this. I won't lie. It's going to be a struggle to keep this weight. Yeah, absolutely. If they'd given me 10 more pounds, it would have been a little bit easier. So, you know what? But that's why you go to WW, and that's why you hook up with the community, because they will support you, they will understand you, they will love you, and they will pick you up when you're down, and they will not judge you. So I highly recommend, if you're on the fence about wanting to go back, but you're embarrassed, please don't be. I mean, like I said, I've been there. I went back in gaining 70 pounds. 270, I walked in that door, and my leader was happy to see me, and she was glad I came back. And I think anybody's leader that you meet will. And sometimes you go to a different one then, who doesn't know you if you're that embarrassed. Go to a different meeting with a different leader, and if she doesn't know your history. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Yeah, my heat, I'm a little bit chilly. So yeah, actually I have a link in my description box for a free month. You get a free month, I get a free month. If you want to use it, feel free, it's down there. Never any obligation, but you know what, sometimes you just need a referral or somebody, and here, we're all here in the community on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. There's lots of, if you just want to do online only, you can still do that, get a free month too. It doesn't have to be meetings, it could be a online. They offer it, they offer through all their venues. If you do online only, or you do meetings at online, or you do just meetings. Some people don't like the app. There are people that are just technically challenged. I know that feeling because I'm sort of technically challenged in certain things. But I get it, and you're just a writer. Some people just like to write it down, and that's how they count, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because now you said that the books they gave you now are a little bit more where you can do that. Like last time the program changed, there was no book. It was like he gave you this pamphlet. I'm like, I'm used to my books. I like books. And speaking of books, I got the WW cookbook on the Wellness Wins yesterday. It's outstanding. And I'm going to do a cookbook review soon, probably this week, and give you my opinion, which is going to be fantastic. Come on. It's a great cookbook. It is. It's really probably one of the better ones that they've ever put out. It's fantastic. And I could only recommend it, obviously. But yeah, so like I said, if you're thinking of, I always say, if you really want, I mean, I wanted to go back, you know, I know, and I did somebody to push me, because I embarrassed. On my second time I went back, which was 3 months after I left, I had gained 25 pounds. Yeah, it's easy to gain that weight back when you're not, and I thought I was doing well. And I still walked back in that door, and that was only a few months after I'd left. And she was very, like I said, my leader is fantastic. She was very, very welcoming, which is my coach. It's very, very welcoming and non-judgmental, and a lot of them are. I mean, you might get a few that may give you the old eye roll, but you know what? Who cares? Let them eye roll you. You know what? You're gonna eye roll them when you sit there and succeed. But I don't think they would do that. I don't. But yeah, it was. I don't regret it. And I mean, now it'll be 2 years in February that I went back. And can I tell you where those 2 years went? Wow, it was a blink of an eye. Crazy. You know, just when you think, oh, it's gonna take me 2 years to lose weight. Oh my God, blink of an eye, blink of an eye. And let me tell you, over these 2 years, I've had some fantastic food. I was just saying that last night, you know, we went out to dinner, and I got this scallops and shrimp and flounder, and a side of broccoli, and it looked beautiful, and it was fantastic. And I don't suffer when I go out, you know, I really don't. And being on WW, I eat the best food. And when I post my food, people are like, that's what you're eating? Yes, that's what I'm eating. Today I had birthday cake pancake bites. I had 12 mini muffins of pancakes for 3 points. Yeah, I'm living good. I'm living good in the hood. Yeah, I mean, do I have to play with my food? Sure. Do I have to play around with recipes? Absolutely. But that's what I need to do to have the amount of food that I need to have, because I am a volume eater. I do a whole video on I'm a volume eater. I am. I'm a big girl. I was a big girl, and I still like to eat that way. I like to fool my body into eating that way. So these are Kodiak mix. I use the regular buttermilk power thing. Now the serving says half a cup, and I do a third of cup. It's 3 points for a third of cup. And I put, instead of the water, I put unsweetened almond milk, and I put an egg. I was standing there one day, and I'm making them, I think, wait a minute, I have almond milk, which I never finished. Like, let me throw that in there. It might make them a little more heavier. And I had to use it up anyway. And then I'm thinking to myself, it doesn't call for an egg, but you know what, eggs are 0 points. So I'm gonna throw an egg in there. Now, that's the blue plan or the purple plan. If you're on the green plan, you'd have to count that egg. So on the green plan, those pancake bites were 5 points versus the 3 on purple and blue. But that's why I stayed on blue. I thought of purple. I really, really wanted to try purple, but I'm just a little bit afraid. I know me too well. I know me too well that I am not ready yet. Will I ever be ready? I don't know, but I know I'm not ready now. Because if I had to sit there and not count my pasta, even though it's whole wheat or chickpea, because I made chickpea pasta last week. I don't know if I told you guys this. With a chicken stir fry. I use it as a noodle versus like a pasta. And I measured out, you know, 2 ounces is 6 points since I'm counting it. So I put it in my thing, and I'm like, that's it. Now, had I been purple plan and I didn't have to measure it, I would have taken way more than that. I know it, because I was disappointed in my serving size. So I know, girls, boys, I don't want over that. I would have definitely had more. I mean, was I satisfied? I'm never satisfied. But yes, did I have enough? Yes. I mean, I'm trying to be more diligent with that. I'm always wanting more. I'm waiting for that to stop, but it hasn't yet. But I was satisfied. Definitely was satisfied. And so yes. So if you're on the fence about going back because you're embarrassed because if you gained, don't be. I say go. It'll be the best decision. It's for your health, And like I said, you're not going out there to be a swimsuit. You're going out there to get healthy. So you're doing it for you. And screw the people who give you judgment. That's all I say. Do what you need to do for yourself. I mean, I'm so glad I went back. If I didn't, God knows where I'd be right now. I'd be over 270. Because when you gain weight back, it brings family with it. It just does. Like, I don't know how that happens, but it does. So I'd be like 290 or something. I'd be probably hitting 300. When I was at 270, all I kept thinking was I'm so close to 300. I'm not a tall girl. A little under 5'4". Come on, that's not tall. And I was when I see pictures of me at my heaviest, there's a couple pictures in the school yearbook. I was like, ooh. And I didn't feel like I looked that big, but I was. Pictures don't lie. Mirrors do, but pictures don't lie. I need to find that picture because it was bad. It was bad. But, live and learn, people. Live and learn. But yes, if I could recommend you going back, I highly, highly do. And I would go back now. Even though it's the holidays, this is the best time to go back because this is the time of year that you get out of hand. At least it is for me. I mean, you're going to the parties and you're making the cookies. The cookies. So this is the time you need to have some sort of, reel it in thing. And can you have a little bit extra? It's the holidays, absolutely. But we're talking a little bit extra versus going hog full face. Yeah, strapping that feed bag on. There's a difference. There's a difference. So yes. So again, there's a link in my description box for a free month for online only or meetings and online. And feel free to use it. You don't have to, but I wanted to offer it because every WW member has it. And it's what it is. So again, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Subscribe. Like this video. And if you like the video, you don't have to like it, don't like it. Share me if you like. If you sit there and say, hey, my friend could use this information. My friend needs to hear this. Share me with her. Share me with your meetings. Share me with your peeps. I don't care. Just with these trying to grow her channel and grow the love, and now she's getting hot. So yes, I am a Weight Watcher, 53 years old. I've lost 113 pounds on WW. Come join me on my journey. I'd love to have you. Have a great day. We'll dish another day. I think I was going to say something, I don't remember. Okay. Have a fantastic